You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Here is a complete video of a maker set from start to finish. If you want to skip ahead to specific points in the video, then check the description below for skip times. Enjoy! Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and it's time for an update video for a cotton candy machine we did a while ago, and people wanted to see more cotton candy and less of me eating it. And in the process, people asked questions about different kinds of sugars, so we thought we would test some of the candies. We have some professional sugar here. These are the big tubs in the back. We have some pixie stick sugar, just a little bit of it. We'll give that a shot. And then we have three kinds of hard candy. We've got butterscotch, and this is just a standard hard candy that you find in a little plastic. And then we have cinnamon discs and Starlight mints, and I'm sure you're all familiar with those. And to get those in those powdery forms, took a bag, okay, just a regular bag, put the candies in the bag, and then I took a hammer, and I happen to have a nice kitchen hammer, and just smashed them. It's going to be kind of loud here, so adjust your speakers till I break it. Now once it's broke, you can just mash it into more of a powder, because you want to get it closer to the professional looking sugar. And once I did that, it was all nicely broken up. I just poured it into my little bowl, and that's butterscotch candy. Now the machine's been running for a little while, and I'll probably put about a tablespoon in, and we'll just see what we get. I say first off we try probably the butterscotch. Yeah, I think everybody's interested in that one. So it's kind of a fine powder now, and we'll just put that in, see if it's hot enough. And there we go. Ooh, smell. It smells like butterscotch. So I'm just going to keep going here. And no, I'm not going to eat any, okay? I'm just going to keep making it till we get some of each. Now, if you didn't know, cotton candy lasts great in the freezer. Yes, it does. As long as it doesn't get smushed by everything. So this is butterscotch cotton candy, and it smells great. So now let me put some more in there. I'm going to keep building this one up. That's about a tablespoon, a little less than a tablespoon. Seems to be handling, this machine seems to be handling it okay. And remember, I also have a professional machine, so I've made thousands and thousands of batches of cotton candy. Now normally I don't use the cotton candy cone like this. We always pre-packaged it in tubs and bags. So we'll see how big of a head we can get on this cotton candy ball. Nice. Ooh, too close. So the more sugar you put in there, and the longer you build it, the bigger it's going to get. Now my professional machine probably would have made, in a minute, we can make 4 nice big balls of cotton candy. So let's do a little bit more. Here's what we have so far in the butterscotch candy. Let's do another one, huh? Then we'll switch. Gotta move quick. Now this machine has only got so much space to collect in. So I gotta keep spinning and moving fast so it doesn't get stuck on the heated head there. But this looks like a nice batch, huh? Okay. So I think we're almost out of the butterscotch. So I'm going to let that run a little bit. And then I'm going to do the cinnamon candy. And then, yeah, I'm going to eat it, okay? So I want to taste each one. So let me get this ball set. Looks like there's just a fine amount in there now. So I'm going to let that butterscotch run out and switch to the next sugar flavor. Okay, so I'm going to let that run just for another minute or so off camera, and then come back with the next flavor. Okay, so I wiped it down and cleaned it out so I didn't mix my flavors. Next is the cinnamon candy. Alright, that's looking like it's going pretty good. Now remember, this is what the cinnamon candy look like. Ooh, I'm trying to do two things at once and it's not working. It's hard to look there and forget that I need to focus on this here. Ooh, and you could smell it. Smell the cinnamon. Nice. Now, when I was doing cotton candy, we had probably 24 flavors. And I would mix the flavors myself in 5-gallon buckets, so that was a lot of sugar. But that was the only way to get all those cool flavors. I mean, we had everything from banana to watermelon to lemon, pina colada, strawberry, grape. Ooh, it's coming off my cone. I'm not paying attention now. I'm losing it, but we'll try to pick it up. It's coming off my cone, so I'm going to try to get it to go around the edge there. Get caught back up. Okay, looks like we're alive again. Working okay. So maybe I'll do one more scoop of this one here. And then we'll switch to the cinnamon. Gotta move fast. It's hard to do it and in the camera at the same time, so maybe I'll just keep it here and try to focus on that. Now, the cotton candy machine that I use had a built-in heater system, so you can control the heat. If it gets too hot, then you adjust it. This one does not, so you don't know how hot it's getting. If it's too hot, if it's been running too long, so we'll see. So I'm happy with that one now. So I'm going to move on to the next flavor. So I'm going to let this run out, clean it again, and start with the cinnamon, actually, the Starlight mints, okay? So look at the size of that. Check back in. Okay, I'm back. I'm on my last candy. It's these. I'm sure you've all had these. They're Starlight mints. There's other names for them. So I'm going to do that. Let me get my cone. Now, last time I was not as productive as I should have been, paying attention to what I was doing. So let's just see if I can focus a little bit better here. That one's coming out really nice. This is a small unit, so you're only going to get such a big cotton candy out of it because there's no room in here to move around. Now the one I have, the professional one, probably take up most of this photo booth, really. Okay, see, that came out nice. Let's get some more in there. And usually I'm not scooping out of a 1 tablespoon thing. I'm actually just pouring right out of the whole container. Okay, had a hard time with that last batch. I don't know, I seemed to slow down a little. Maybe I put too much in, but still making it, see? We're close. This one looks very much like the spicy cinnamon one. Okay, I'm getting a lot stuck on the sides. There we go. That's good. Looks like it needs more. Let me just zoom in there so you can kind of see what's going on in the spinning head there. So I'm pouring it in here. Ooh, it's starting to build up. See, you can't stop and talk because it builds on top of it. And then the heater's down in here. Not sure if I can show you that. See it down in there? So when I pour in, I'm pouring in that center section. It heats it up. It's basically just melting it. Let me do another one here. I'm almost out of this one. I'm going to do a half this time. Ooh, see, I'm not fast enough. Well, I haven't even tasted any yet. So that's about it. That one didn't last long. We put the last of it in. Ooh, that looks good, huh? What do you say we just top that off with a little bit of that cinnamon, huh? Oh yeah. Nice. Yes, cotton candy machines make a lot of mess. Just like when you pour that out of there like that, it just flies everywhere. So now I'm mixing the two. Not my initial intention, but I want to make it bigger. And this one's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think we got a nice size there. So now I got to eat down to the first flavor that's in this one. Okay, I think we're good. We'll let that burn off. You shut the machine down. Move it out of the way. And you know what? They're not that hard to clean up on the main unit part because they are hot water. Just really hot water works great. So here's my 3. Now these are the candies we had to start with on each one. Let me get one of my butterscotch discs. I got a whole bag of them here. And let me move some more things. Here, how about this? Let me clean up a little bit, present them all to you a little nicer. Alright, so here's what we have. The butterscotch, the cinnamon, and the Starlight mint. So this is mint flavored. Now I didn't use the professional sugars because the first video I used the machine on, that's the sugar I used. And I just kept eating it. So I'm going to first taste the butterscotch and see what we have. Look at that. That is, that's just short of spectacular. That is really good. I like butterscotch. Let me see if this has a little spice to it. Cinnamon. Now, the thing about cotton candy is, look, it gets all over your fingers. Look at me. I am the finger puppet guy with cotton candy. I'm going to eat it now. I'm going to quit playing. Ooh. You know for sure that you're eating spicy candy. Now this one here, let me dig down in first, get to the bottom. The inner flavor is going to be the Starlight mint. Really good. What's my favorite? Butterscotch. So that answers that. Crush up any kind of candy you want, make it nice and fine, run it through your cotton candy machine. Now I'm not sure they all can handle it, but this one sure did. And if you want to try, if you want to find that first video, check in the description. You'll see me just eat it. A lot of people complain in the comments, but I was just having fun and showing the machine, just like I did today. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. It's really appreciated. Later. If you want to find this item, click the link in the description area below the video. You can also watch more videos in this series by clicking here. Thanks for watching. And always remember, if you see a lucky penny, pick it up.